Okay. Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a hump day edition of Morning Scone, presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com, Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com, and ProCharge EV, ProChargeEV.com. I hope everybody was safe last night, man. That weather was gnarly. I know they had wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Drew and I every night have a little outing. We go to one of the stores nearby, and we were checking out and like walking outside, and I just saw the wind just in these squalls of rain when the wind's blowing it at 50 miles an hour, and it just was torrential. So hope everybody was okay. Somebody decided he wanted to get up early today.
Hi.
Oh, really? He's in a great mood.
Mom and Dad.
Well, after Dad's show, you want to say good morning?
Good morning.
And after Dad's show, we're going to get dressed. We're going to go for a ride in Daddy's car to the new St. Lillian. Who are we going to see? You want to tell everybody? We'll see Miss Cindy, Miss Chanel, Skylar, Molly, Jordan. These are all kids in this class. Emma Grace, Michelle, Miss Diane, and who comes to pick you up? Mimi comes to pick you up. Very good. All right, let's say some good mornings. Jeff McKiffin, good morning. Bubba Smith, good morning. Darren Bone, good morning. Scone and Sconers from Pigeon Forge, ready for Tiger baseball. Man, the way basketball is going right now, we are all anticipating baseball season, which should be a lot of fun for LSU fans. And man, right now we can't get here soon enough. Tiger basketball loses last night at Arkansas. I don't think that's any great surprise that they lost the game. Tigers put up just 40 points in that ball game. In the first half, I want to make sure I have this number correctly. LSU lost 60-40. So defensively, you played well, and you went on the road and really played well defensively against an Arkansas team that has had their own struggles. Shooting. The problem, and for the game, LSU was 25% from the floor. In the first half, they were 12% from the floor. Problem LSU had, and I'm looking for an expanded box score, which I don't have in front of me right now, but the amount of points that Arkansas got off of dunks was embarrassing. And that's where I'll come back to, you have to give Matt McMahon time to get players. This is what I mean. You have no rim protection on this team. How much would Efton Reed and Alex Fudge mean on this team? And again, a lot of people clowned Efton Reed last year because he was this 5-star freshman and he didn't produce at the level a lot of people thought he would. But he's a legit 7-footer with enormous length that can affect shots around the rim. If nothing else, he would give you length and rim protection. Same with Alex Fudge. And you just don't have it. Hi. So very disappointing. I mean, you scored 40 points in the game, y'all. You scored 40 points in the college basketball game. At this point, I don't know what else to tell you. And the Pelicans lost as well. The Nuggets led that thing the whole way through, and still the Pelicans took a lead with under a minute to go. Jokic hit a little floater, a little turnaround in the lane with about 15 seconds left, 12 seconds left to put Denver back up by 1. And then, so the Pelicans had the final shot, with a chance to win, and McCollum from the corner had an off-balance look, and he airballed it, so would have been really nice. That would have been theft. It would have been straight theft if they had won that game. I'm admitting it. But you know what? At this point, take it however you can get it. Good news is, sounds like Brandon Ingram's going to be back. Maybe tonight. Second of a back-to-back. They may give him a go tonight. And they need it. Zion said they'll evaluate him again in 2 weeks. It makes sense that he'd come back after the All-Star break, y'all. So he's progressing, but you evaluate him again in 2 weeks. If you bring him back in 2 weeks, you're a week out from the All-Star break. You might as well just give him another 2 weeks after that. So anyway, all right, let's say some good mornings here. Jason H., good morning. Bad news, Birds lost again. Hopefully BI is ready. Zion's only 2 weeks away. Yeah, again, I think Zion, it just makes sense that you would wait until after the All-Star break. But BI could come back tonight. Hunter Broadhead, good morning. Jason H., Drew and his Panda Dunks. Mine didn't come in yesterday. They were supposed to come yesterday. They got bumped by a day. Maybe it was the weather. Mine are supposed to arrive today. Trivia Carter, Wendell Norman, good morning. Jason said, hi, Drew. Can you say hi, Jason?
Hi, Jason.
Can you say hi, Wendell?
Hi, Wendell.
Can you say hi, Ronnie?
Hi, Ronnie.
Oh, that was very sweet. Can you say hi, Trivia?
Hi, Trivia.
Good job.
Dasher.
Trivia said status on my E-Rock. She's doing good. She's doing much better, Trivia. She stopped taking that antibiotic, so her nausea's gone, and she feels like herself again. After that show, we're going to get dressed. We're going to go for a ride in Daddy's car. To New St. Lillian. Larry Garner, good morning. To the news. Reed Rule, good morning. Devin Kelly, the fact that BI still isn't on the court is ridiculous. Nobody in history of the NBA has missed this much time for friggin' toe. Oh no, bro. Like, I'll tell you that. That's okay. I get it. It's hyperbolic to say no one in the history of the NBA has ever missed this much time for a toe. I am sympathetic to turf toe. If you have ever had that or seen that, it is gnarly. I mean, it is hard to walk, let alone run and jump and do all the stuff that you have to do as an athletic big man in the NBA. But I totally understand the frustration because it sounds like he's been cleared to return. For him, it's more of a comfort and pain tolerance, confidence thing. And I'm with you. I think it's time. It's time. Brett DeGrow, good morning. Randall Offrecht, good morning, Matt. Currently watching your rant from 3 years ago on college football rankings when they put Ohio State ahead of LSU. That was the was that the Cincinnati? That's what that one was. Because they counted Cincinnati as a quality win. Bailey C. When's the shoe podcast going to drop? I don't need any more podcasts in my life. I do so many already. Reed Rule, can Kim Mulkey pull double duty and coach the Mint? I'm telling you, Reed, it ain't about that, man. At some point, when you're a scholarship college athlete, you got to make shots, man. And that's really what it comes down to. LSU's 12% from the floor in the first half, 25% from the floor for the game yesterday. You're scholarship athletes at an SEC school. Sometimes dudes just got to go make shots. And guys just don't make shots, man. They just, I get it, most people probably aren't watching the games. And look, LSU was in it. I mean, they were down 15 to 8. KJ Williams got fouled shooting a three, made all three shots. And it was 15 to 11. And then LSU didn't score for about 5 minutes, and Arkansas went on like a 23-3 run. It was just turnover, dunk, turnover, dunk, turnover. It was just crazy. Missed shot, dunk. I mean, it was just, the flurry was incredible. That came right there at the end of the first half. But that's LSU's lot in life, man. Right now. Randall said it's easy money taking teams to cover against LSU. Randall, I don't know if y'all caught Otterlocks yesterday. One of Jimmy's picks was Arkansas. Revenge spot for Arkansas at home against a struggling team. What are you? Was that a fake sneeze? Was that a fake sneeze? Were you sneezing? But are you crying? Was that cry? Who cries? Who cries? Does the baby? You hear the baby crying?
My ear.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, we talked about it with Jimmy. I asked him yesterday. I'm like, is Vegas just not catching up? He said it's just a little bit of stubbornness, actually, because teams aren't. Vegas just hasn't inflated the lines enough to catch up to LSU's offensive inefficiency. The line against Tennessee was 11, and Tennessee covered that with ease. Arkansas doubled up the line last night. It was, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's true. Like, it's easy money bet against LSU right now.
Okay.
Chad Vignair, good morning. Been wanting to get a pair of Air Force Ones, Jordan 1s, or Air Max low top. Any suggestions or advice? I would say find what you like. I love Air Force Ones. That's the most of what I have right now. And if you go to, I would say download the Nike app and find what you like. But your Air Force Ones, your Jordan 1s, your Air Max, like these are Nike Court Vision that I'm aware today. They all fit and feel very different. So maybe go to, maybe if you're in Baton Rouge, go to Ruckus. They're really nice over there, and try them on, see what you like best. Weston Weaver, what's going on? Whoops, where am I? There I am. Your Fave 5 head, I'm sure you talked about it already, but what's up with Ingram? He's got a toe injury, man. Got a toe injury. He's just been battling to come back from it. Barry Jocelyn, H-Town Creole, what's up? Say hi, H-Town Creole. Say hi, H-Town Creole.
H-Town Creole.
He's in H-Town. That's where you were born. Where was Drew born? Where was Drew born? At
Texas
Children's Hospital. Yep.
Mimi Lolita.
And Mimi Lolita was there. Mimi Lolita was Lolita, who was his nighttime nurse, who watched him. I think we counted it after we left. Of our 213 nights at Texas Children, I think she watched him like 186 nights of the 213. It's crazy. She barely ever took a day off. She's an angel, huh? She's one of Drew's angels. One of the only reasons Erica would actually leave was because Lolita was there with him. Huh. And Mimi Lolita still comes to Drew's birthday parties every year. Lolita and who else? Jamie and who else? Daisy. The three of Drew's nurses that come in from Houston every year for his birthday party. Huh. Huh. All right. YouTube, please smash that like button if you would. Facebook, please like the page, share the post. Brian Arsenault, glad to see we have a celebrity on Morning Scone. That's you. Say hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
That's very nice. David Coslin, what's going on? Ryan Amanda Guidry. Say hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Good job.
What?
Craig Dew got 12% shooting the first half. I just can't. Sorry, y'all. It's a little hard to hold him on my lap and navigate. But Megan Hurst, Brian Wynn, Scott Barnes, good morning. Where are we? Brian Wynn. Stagnant, emotionless, vanilla. We ain't riding. I know, Craig. I'm sorry. Nicole Averd. Brian Arsenault lost count how many missed open shots and layups LSU had. That's the part of it, man. They had a run out last night. And I think it was it Hannibal or Hayes who just missed a layup. Anyway. Hey, Dad, good morning. Hey, Ryan Terrio's watching. Say hi, Ryan. It's your favorite. Look, he's right there. Say hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
What does Terrio say?
Antonio.
What else does Terrio say? Huh? Kick rocks. He does. Brant Roban, Bart St. Germain, what's going on? By the way, y'all, of course, there was horrible weather around these parts. Hope everybody is okay. Sincerely, first and foremost. I would imagine today is going to be a very busy day for the Hudco crew. Scott Barnes, you heard me just shout Scott out a bit ago. Scott is one of our crew chiefs, heads up all the repair crews. and Terrio's on there as well. So if y'all do have any roof issues, give us a shout today. 225-364-1007, 364-1007, or I got HUDCO pinned in the chat. You can fill out the web submission. It doesn't matter which one you choose to do. But if you, a neighbor, a family member, a friend, anybody you know had any issues with the roof last night, maybe you noticed water in the house, maybe as you walk outside as a result of the wind, you notice shingles on the ground. You know, I mentioned if you go to your downspouts and your gutters and you see granules on the ground, that's usually a good indicator you got some decay on your shingles. We'd love to come give you an inspection. We could certainly get our repair crews out if you need it in a pinch. So give us a shout at HUDCOroofing.com. Do business with someone you know. HUDCO Roofing, HUDCOroofing.com. Call Terrio. Make him come fix your roof. Truax, what's up, man? Good morning. Brian Arsenault, maybe time to stop playing just 8 players, bench a few for some time, see if attitudes change. You know what? I mean, they did make a change in the starting lineup last night. They benched Cam Hayes and started Reed. The freshman didn't matter. I don't know, man. I mean, I think you still have buy-in defensively. You just don't have talent offensively. Kelly Gross, Mark Vitanovich, good morning. Ryan DeLon, Matt, have you heard how JJ will handle Skeens on the weekend? Will he bat on Saturdays and Sundays? Yeah, great question. And I don't know if they're going to let him hit. I think they would have to let him hit at some point. But my guess is you'll probably see him DH one of those days, unless if it's just too valuable to have him pitch. He'll be your Friday night guy, and he may hit. But remember, you've got guys like Cade Beloso and Gavin Dugas and Braden Jobert and some big bats that you're going to try to find ABs for in this lineup. So, it's a good problem to have, man, but you're going to have a lot of really good players that struggle to find ABs in playing time. But, I think letting him hit has got to be a consideration, but you got a good problem. How do you get all these guys at bats? Brad David yesterday said Joe Brady gets too much credit for 2019, but Ensminger and Burrow were both on 2018. Wasn't Brady what changed? It's a good question. I think a couple of things. Thank you. I think Joe Brady came in and brought some of the concepts they used. But what you're also not acknowledging, Brad, is when Ensminger came in 2016 as the interim OC, that offense doubled its production. And Joe Brady did not call. That's the thing that Brad is the most. It's the biggest misnomer. People think Joe Brady was LSU's offensive coordinator in 2019, when in actuality, he did not call plays. I think if you look at a puzzle, think of it like if you have a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle, you had like 480 pieces, but you needed this corner to finish it, and that's what Joe Brady did. I think he brought some concepts in that that helped that offense progress. But I would suggest to you that the biggest part of that season was Joe Burrow's progression from year to year. His development from, remember, Joe Burrow showed up on LSU's campus in June of 2018. So he didn't even go through spring ball. So 2018 was a feeling out process throughout the season, learning his coaches, learning his teammates, all that sort of stuff. And then by his own admission, Joe only took online classes in 2019. He was a grad student, only took online classes. He basically treated that year as professional football. And his personal improvement was dramatic. And you ask him, and he'll credit guys like George Munoz and Steve Ensminger. Again, Brady brought some concepts. You can't minimize the improvement Burrow made, which had nothing to do with Brady. The play calling had nothing to do with Brady. again, I'm not saying he deserves no credit. I'm just saying he gets too much. He was a piece of it for sure. He just gets too much credit is the point that I have made, will continue to make forever. Okay. And the reality is it's okay because Steve Ensminger just isn't the guy that wants credit. That's just not, that ain't Steve. He would rather just exist in the shadows and be a ball coach, coach offense and whatnot. That's just Steve, which is different in a profession dominated by egos and guys who constantly want to move on to what's next and bigger and better. Ensminger is a guy that doesn't care about any of that. Been there, done that, just fired up to make good money and coach his alma mater, a place he loves, and and to win. All right, choice for today, y'all. Got my Court Visions. What do we think? Little burgundy there. I think they actually call it beet red. That's what they call that color. Put my crease protectors in there. All right, it's 7:59. A couple more. Please smash that like button if you haven't done so yet. Facebook, please like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post. Scone and T return tonight. We're back at Oliver Twist tonight, so we'll look to see y'all there. 7 o'clock. T-Bob and I will be live. If you can join us, please come join us on site at Oliver Twist. Looking forward to that. Let's see, how was Drew's doctor visit? It went well, Ronnie, thanks. So the good news is just a sinus infection, nothing more. So got him on an antibiotic. It's probably why he's up. It's got him wired. Just a sinus infection. He's got an infection in his toe as well. So the antibiotic they're giving him, he's got an infected toenail. An ingrown toenail, it's infected now. So hopefully the antibiotic they give him now, so I'm putting my crease protectors in. If you're like, why are you digging down there? Crease protectors in my shoe. Let's see. I gotta get that inside the sole. Sorry. Get it? I think we got it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Okay, good. I love that Ruckus is sponsoring Kick Rocks. Jason, that was a listener's idea, man. Somebody on the text line sent us a message and was like, Kick Rocks with shoes from Ruckus. And I was like, that's a great idea. And so Terrio went and called Ronnie Paul, and he was down. He sponsored it. So what y'all think, bro? I love it, bro. I'm so addicted. I'm just so hooked. I love it so much. Ronnie, do Nikes come in wide width? That's my issue. I love my Brooks. Fine. I mean, Air Force Ones are wide. They're wider than these Court Visions, which are a little more narrow. So, fine. Yeah, just find what you like, man. H-Town Creole, what's good? Let's see. Taz, good morning. Bro, on your way to work, pull up, baby face. He wrote Tony Braxton's first album. Somebody mentioned that to me. I was so embarrassed. So Babyface is going to be performing at the Super Bowl, and I totally didn't know who that was. Oh, it's 8:02. I got to get going. Is Miller hurt? He's been struggling all year. I think there's something to him still getting back in the rhythm after missing, basically not playing a game for a year and a half. Go Rob. Scone, have you gotten any Jordan 11 lows yet? I have not. How do you feel about Nikki Caldwell debacle in Vegas? I don't know about the Nikki Caldwell debacle in Vegas. All right. Irfan Sayad, Brett DeGros. This dude got started second. I think Jack Merrifield will start the opener at second. My understanding is second base is going to be a rotation. There's going to be, on a weekend, you may have 3 different guys start at second base. That's going to be a spot where they get a lot of guys work. But everything else, I think, is going to be set. I think Pearson's going to be your left fielder, Cruz in center. I think Paxton Kling is going to get the start in right field to open the season unless something changes in the next month. Tommy White at third. Jordan Thompson, they're fired up for Thompson at short. Morgan at first. And Brady Neal is going to catch. And then Milazzo will probably be a late inning defensive replacement. So you get Neal in the lineup to start. and let's say you get through 6, Neal's had 2 or 3 ABs, LSU's got a lead, they put Milazzo in as the defensive replacement to finish it. I think that's going to be their approach. Cliff Nelson, yes, sir. Live in Lambeau. It seems there's a growing narrative that LSU situation in basketball isn't an excuse for how bad they are. Teams like K-State and Arizona. Not saying I agree, but curious of your opinion. I got to go because it's already 8:04 and I'm late. I'm only going this late because Drew's already awake, but I got to get rolling here. I would love to address that, and we will. So y'all have an awesome day. As always, shout out to Brock, Hudco, Restored Motions Pro Charge. You need North Peace, go to Brock. You need a roof, call Hudco. EV charging stations, prochargeev.com. And Restored Motions, if you have pain, book a session with Crystal Poche. Y'all have an awesome day, and I'll see you. Peace.